Some weeks I don't feel grateful. I feel stuck, heavy, caught in the same loop of thoughts. And gratitude feels like a language I forget how to speak. Hi, welcome to my channel. I am your inner light coach, and I'm grateful you joined me today. Let's step together through stories, rituals, and reflections. Thank you for shining your presence here. Today is Thursday Thankfulness, and I'm going to talk about gratitude as a way out of stuckness. I've learned something. Gratitude isn't the reward for feeling good, it's the rope you grab when you're sinking. One particular week, I was feeling that stuckness, that heaviness. It started with my driveway being frozen over on Monday. I had a doctor's appointment Tuesday. I knew I wasn't going to be able to de-ice the driveway before Tuesday. I called the office on Monday to reschedule. They couldn't get me in until Friday. I told them that should be enough time for me to de-ice the driveway. I worked hard on the driveway and had it satisfactorily de-iced to be able to make the appointment on Friday. It was a lot of hard work, chipping away at an inch-thick ice in several areas, mostly the opening to the road. I also spread salt and dirt on the difficult areas. I was beginning to feel better. Gratitude was starting to warm back up. It snowed a half-inch Wednesday night. And Thursday afternoon, I shoveled the driveway. When I was finished, something told me to start the car. The battery was dead. No warning light, just dead. My gratitude light flickered again. With nobody around to help, I felt defeated. I stepped back and weighed my options. Early Friday morning, I called the doctor's office to let them know my car battery was dead and I couldn't make it. They rescheduled for Monday. I ended up ordering a car battery to be delivered Saturday. It took some time. Most places could only deliver a week out. Finally, I found a company that would ship in a day. It felt like a miracle. Saturday morning, I received a message that the battery wasn't going to be delivered until Monday. Ugh. Sunday, there was a 1/8 inch of snow on the driveway, and before I could go out and shovel, a delivery truck showed up and dropped a small but very heavy box on my front porch. Ah, a miracle, the battery arrived. I removed the old battery, and as I was installing the new battery, a small piece of metal used to clamp the terminal to the post popped off and fell into the car. I thought it was attached. I looked a half a dozen times and I couldn't find it. It was so disheartening to know that the only thing that was keeping my car from starting was a tiny 1-inch piece of metal. Such a roller coaster. At this point, I'll tell you, I spewed some choice words to the car, to the battery, to the piece that fell, and to myself. Definitely a low point again. I searched for the piece a few more times and couldn't find it. Monday morning, I called the doctor again and let them know my car was broke down, but I was going to try to make it. I called the local mechanic to ask if he had the piece, and he said he didn't, but asked if I wanted to have my car towed to his place. I told him I had AAA and I would call them, and he said he would be able to work on it and have it back to me by 3 p.m. The doctor's office called me at 11:55 a.m. to ask if I was coming, and I explained that my car was towed and had just arrived at the auto shop, and ended up rescheduling for Tuesday. My car was done by 3:30, and they called to let me know they were on the way to pick me up. And they ended up putting a whole new battery terminal in because they couldn't find the little bugger either, somewhere in the car still. Before they arrived, it started snowing, big, fat, fluffy, sticky flakes. My car was running, and now the road was slick. But I did make it home, slow and steady. Thank goodness it wasn't too far away. So Monday morning, there was a half-inch of snow on the driveway. I had to get up at 6:30 a.m., and I am not a morning person, to shovel enough of the driveway to get out and on the road. Finally on my way to my appointment. By this time, I had 2 appointments. Surprisingly, the roads were clear. It was a nice drive. I ended up going to my first appointment, and then I went and ate breakfast, and then I went to my second appointment and had some time and I ate some lunch, and then went grocery shopping. So in the end, everything worked out, but it was definitely a week-long roller coaster ride. It was not an easy week, but in retrospect, I had many things to be grateful for. Ice is temporary. Appointments can be changed. An ounce of gratitude can keep you moving forward. I was grateful for my ability to be able to shovel. The delivery service that delivered the battery. The ability to help myself. The mechanic for getting me in quickly. AAA, I highly recommend. That I was alive to have problems to solve. My ability to ask for help and my intuition. Deep down, the gratitude was still a tiny ember glowing inside me. Even though I was feeling stuck and heavy a couple of times during the week, that glow kept me moving. I kept moving forward. Eventually, everything worked out. When you are having a tough time with many challenges, some ways to reach for gratitude are: name one thing that didn't go wrong. A shift from catastrophe to resilience. Ground into your body. Use your senses. Touch something with texture. Smell a scent that you love. Listening to calming music, or whatever music that calms you. Notice things that are going right. Notice things that are going right. It can be a tiny thing that takes your focus away from the challenge. Recall a time that you made it through a difficulty. Gratitude for your own endurance is powerful. Give yourself gratitude for your efforts. What was one thing that took courage, patience, or strength? Take a break in nature. Nature offers gratitude without being demanding. Step and think about 3 things you are grateful for. Shifting your focus loosens the stuck feeling. Remember that in every situation, you have options. The plan may not have gone the way you planned, but other options may be better. So, if you're in a week like mine, heavy, tangled, a little worn, reach for one small thing, one steady thing, one true thing. Gratitude is still there, waiting to be held. And every time we grab that rope, even for a moment, we rise a little. So here's a little blessing for you. May you find one soft place to land today. May you notice one thing that didn't fall apart. May you remember that gratitude is not a prize for the cheerful, but a companion for the weary. And may it guide your next step forward. Thank you for watching. Let's get back to love. God is good. Stay thankful. Love and light to all. Until next time, walk gently and shine brightly.